Well, before starting to read the book of American Crime History, you have to read the introduction to getting to know what the story is about. And for that, I had to answer some questions that are from the different stories that are in the book. Well, the first question says that is from the story Death Wish. What will the man leaning over Morrissey Bridge do? A. Kill himself. B. Kill somebody else. C. Pay for a murder. Well, I really think that is A because as a clue that the title might give to me is that he's killing basically another person, and that's why I know. But sorry, that he kills himself because he's wishing to he has a wish that could be death. Well, the second question that is death on Christmas Eve is what does who does the killer who does the murderer kill on Christmas Eve? A. A stranger. B. A lover. C. A relation. Well, I think it's B because, well, basically, I think that in that epoch of the year, it would be like by so like to it will have some misery, and it, it will give a good theme to the story. The third question is about the heroine, and it says, what does the heroine of the story want to save people from? A. Fire. B. Gunfight. C. A kidnapping. Well, I think it's C. A kidnapping because a kidnapping will like start. It will be starting the start of a big crime against a lot of people. The fourth question is about the lipstick, and it says, what does Louise find on the lipstick? A. Fingerprints. B. Poison. C. The owner's initials. Well, I think it will be fingerprints because as it is a mystery or crime story, it would be like a certain type of clue when investigating all what happened in a murder or something like that. Well, the next question is about lazy Susan, and it says, what is the result of Susan's laziness? A. Murder. B. Armed robbery. C. Burglary. Well, I think it would be A. Murder because as it said, she is a lazy person, and also it would make that she would get, let's say, easily killed, and she would be like murder, for example, for giving an example. And the last question is the Gooding of Couffignal, and it says, what is the motive behind the armed attack on Couffignal? A. Hate. B. Revenge. C. Hunger. And I think it would be A. Hate because it would basically be like it could be basically be a good reason for getting revenge or murdering someone, and also because that it is a feeling that makes us to do crazy things. Well, and also I had to like investigate about the authors of all the stories in the book, which are Lawrence Block, which was born the 24th of June of 1938 in New York. He is a writer, novelist, and scriptwriter, and he won 4 Anthony Awards, 9 Edgar Awards, and 11 Shamus Awards. Then we have Stanley Ely, and he was born the 6th of October of 1916 in Brooklyn, New York, and died the 31st of July of 1886 in the same place, Brooklyn. He was an American mystery writer, and he received various awards for his short stories. Most of them were given for the Edgar Allan Poe Award. Then we have Dashiell Hammett, which was born the 27th of May of 1894 in Maryland, and died the 10th of January of 1961 in New York. He was a novelist and a writer, and participated in the First and Second World War. Then we have Patricia Highsmith. She was born the 19th of January of 1921 in Texas and died the 4th of February of 1995 in Switzerland. She was a novelist that won the Police Literature Award in 1957 because she was like she loved to write about all the police and crime story and crime uh, topics that were in United States through that epoch. Then we have John Lutz. He was born the 11th of September of 1939 in Dallas, and well, he's still alive. He's an American writer, mystery writer that won an Edgar Allan Poe Award and 2 Shamus Awards. Then we have Nancy Pichard. She was born the 19th of September in Kansas City. She's a U.S. crime novelist. She won 5 McCarthy Awards, 4 Agatha Awards, 1 Anthony Award, and 1 Shamus Award. And she's known by being the only author to win all 4 awards. And finally, we have Mary Roberts Rinehart. She was born the 12th of August of 1876 and died the 22nd of September of 1958. She was an American mystery writer and she was called the American Agatha Christie, but with the exception that she wrote the novel first than Agatha Christie. Thank you.